Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 4 of our devotional series titled Hashtag. I decided to take a walk this morning. It's a nice day. It's not 100-something degrees yet. So have you ever thought about just the random mysteries in life? I think about when I was a kid and the remote got lost in my house. My dad would, if we're all sitting down, he would go, "Hey, where's the remote? Where's the remote?" And we're like, "I don't know." And so Dad, though, even if he were to ask, "Do you have the remote?" we would say no, he would go, "Stand up." Because you never knew if the remote was hiding or if it was just gone or whatever. But you didn't trust anyone. Or like one of the greatest mysteries is, where is my phone? You ever notice you always lose your phone whenever you feel like you need it the most? And I hate that. It's like the worst thing. It's like the universe is trying to make you mad. But there's some really deep mystery questions out there. I think one of the biggest ones that we ask ourselves is, what is our purpose? What is the meaning of all of this living and breathing? And it's one of those questions that we think about a lot, but we don't always have the answers to because it's kind of hard to answer it. And I think it's easy to get trapped into a lot of questions around the question, what is my purpose? We begin to see people around us and we go, wow, why is my purpose not their purpose? Why does it look like they know what they're supposed to be doing? Why does it look like I don't know anything I'm supposed to be doing? And it gets just to this cycle of deep, weird, dumb questions that we can't answer. And suddenly we start believing these things that we popped into our heads, like, well, maybe I don't have a purpose, or maybe I don't know what I'm thinking or what I'm supposed to be doing or where I'm supposed to go. And the truth is, those are all lies. There actually is a plan and a purpose for us. There's actually a passage of scripture found in Jeremiah 29:11. It's a very popular one, and it's all about these people called the Israelites. Oh, hey. Hey, cat. With these Israelites, they did a lot of dumb things, and they just didn't follow God. They didn't pay attention to Him, and they ignored Him. And as a result of that, they ended up getting conquered by another nation and getting exiled. But then God starts speaking to this prophet, and he basically tells them to say this, that I still have a plan and a future for you. Even after you messed up, even after you basically ignored me and didn't care about me, I still have a plan and a future for you. That's a great thing for us to remember, that even when we mess up, even when we do stupid things, even when our life isn't perfect and we don't have everything together, that God still has a plan and a future for us, and that He cares for us, and that He has a purpose for us. But one of the caveats to all of this, and one of the things that's the hardest to do when it comes to having a plan and a purpose in our lives, is to trust God. Ultimately, that's what He calls us to do. He calls us to trust Him, to put our hope in Him, and to ultimately, when we don't see everything that's going on around us, when we can't understand everything, to trust Him, to trust that He has it all under control, and to try to follow in His footsteps wherever He leads us. It's important to think about it this way, that your purpose is found in trusting God. That doesn't mean that's what it's all about, because God does have real physical things planned out for you. But you're only going to get there by trusting Him, by trusting that the map maker, that the one who planned it all, the one who created the universe, knows how everything is going to work out, trust that He will take care of you and everything else. So when we choose to trust Him, like it says in Proverbs chapter 3, starting in verse 5, to trust Him and not lean on our own understandings, then life gets a little bit simpler. Not always easier, and not everything makes sense. But when we choose to trust God and not lean on what we know and what we deem as necessary for life, things turn out better, and it turns out easier to live, and it just makes life simpler. And so, guys, I just want to encourage you all today, wherever you're at in your life, if things are easy, if things are hard, if things are challenging, if things are confusing, if things just don't make sense, put your trust in God. Know that He does have a plan and a purpose for you. Know that He is ready to move in a good, positive direction with you, and that He's always going to be there for you. So, guys, I love you. Have a fantastic day. Have a great rest of the weekend. Bye, y'all.